I can't listen to whims all night. I mean, if you got a reason, give me a reason.
What's more, know about the stores?
Nothing.
Then is it fair to give him half interest?
I don't see what could be more fair. I have turned a nice profit for the past 10 years, and I see no reason why Bobby won't continue to do so.
So what do he and Bobby need with the house?
I mean, speak up, Bobby, if you want the house. I think that Pop would like to think that we're gonna keep on living here. Isn't that right, Pop?
Yes.
Yeah, but Dad, I mean, it's a big place for 3 unmarried.
Just mentioned it.
But you're talking like Chinese. Not a cent.
Don't say that.
May I leave you with one thought, ladies and gentlemen. There's just one place for me, and that's near you. This evening has really been a pleasure, and it's been a thrill for me to be so close and so near you. How about making a date, huh? How about making a date for next Tuesday night at 8? We'll try to make show business bloom right inside your living room. And now that our show is all through, Texaco would like to thank you and you and you. And so, farewell. It's been swell being near you.
Ladies and gentlemen, for his enormous contributions to the television industry, his undisputed title of Mr. Television, and his continuing reputation as a concerned and humanitarian citizen and artist, the Television Academy proudly announces the induction into the Hall of Fame of Milton Berle.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to be selected among the first to be installed in television's Hall of Fame. I recall very vividly on that day in June of 1948, when I first presented the Texaco Star Theater on NBC, I never dreamed that this great medium would mature to the heights that it has attained. And television has really become a very vast medium where you can reach millions of people who fortunately can't reach you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I think it was Walter Winchell who once said that the greatest romance since Romeo and Juliet is between Milton and show business. Well, he was right. I've loved every one of my 70 years in it, especially these past 36 years on television. And I sincerely want to thank all of you out there, you that are watching, for giving me the privilege of appearing in your homes. I'm grateful, very grateful to the Academy for this wonderful tribute, and I accept this honor as the representative of all the funny men and women, all the clowns who make people happy, all the comedians who were, who are, who will be heroes, who face the world naked, but for the weapon of laughter. Thank you very, very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. James Arness.
Thank you. My purpose on this program is to talk about Hall of Fame honoree William S. Paley. Now, in the tradition of the Old West, I'm going to try and use as few words as possible and kind of let the action take care of the story. Not that you can sum up a lifetime of achievement in a few sentences, or a few feet of film. The story of William S. Paley is dramatic and colorful, and it has numerous plot twists. The good guy even got the girl and headed up the CBS spread for over half a century. It's kind of a remarkable record in a business noted for its rapid turnover of executive personnel. Well, like a hero out of the Old West, he believed in himself, in his judgment, and in taking chances. Especially early in the pioneer days of radio, when there were very few rules and even fewer leaders. Were it not for his elegance and sophistication, I think he would have fit in pretty well at Dodge City. Everyone there recognized the straight-shooting maverick who was not afraid to stake a claim and work it till it prospered. But the William S. Paley story doesn't start out in Dodge City. It begins in Chicago, Illinois in 1901 on the 28th of September. His father, Samuel, an immigrant from Russia, with the help of his brothers, had established a prospering cigar manufacturing business in Chicago. In 1920, the family moved to Philadelphia, and young William completed his education at the University of Pennsylvania's famed Wharton School. Bitten by the radio bug, Bill Paley took a substantial part of the money that he'd obtained when the cigar company went public, and he purchased the controlling interest in a small but failing network called United Independent Broadcasters. In 1928, he moved to New York and took offices in the Paramount Building. By the end of the year, the Columbia Broadcasting System, as it was now called, had the largest chain of affiliated radio stations in the country, and soon moved to their new headquarters at 485 Madison Avenue. Now, to keep the network going, Bill Paley started a massive hunt for advertisers and entertainers, and through sheer determination and creativity, succeeded in attracting some of the biggest names in the field.
Around, around she goes, and where she stops, nobody knows. Welcome, everyone, to Hollywood and to another hour in the Lux Radio Theater.
The Columbia Workshop, radio's foremost laboratory of writing and production techniques, has the honor to present...
This is Orson Welles, ladies and gentlemen, to assure you that the War of the Worlds has no further significance than as the holiday offering it was intended to be. The Mercury Theater's own radio version of dressing up in a sheet and jumping out of a bush and saying boo.
But entertainment was just one side of the coin at CBS. The other side was information. And with the war looming in Europe, William Paley started to gather a team, and together they created broadcast journalism. Lowell Thomas, William Shirer, Ed Murrow, and a young Eric Severide were some of the names. He recognized that for many performers, the switch from radio to TV was terrifying, and he sympathized and encouraged them to take the plunge.
You know, it may not be long until we come to you through the miracle of television. This morning, we've got lights all around this joint. They're driving us crazy here with them. They said, we'll come in, Arthur, and you won't even know we're there. We'll just take the picture.
But the stars came to CBS, and many who weren't became stars, lasting stars who endeared themselves to the unseen audience out there. And again, the two sides of the coin both featured. Entertainment and information were given equal care and equal weight on Mr. Paley's network. The network of Walter Cronkite and Charles Collingwood and Dan Rather. The network of Ed Sullivan and Gleason and Lucy, MASH and Mary Tyler Moore, Skelton and Burnett and 60 Minutes, CBS Reports, and, thank you, sir, Gunsmoke. William Paley, a man blessed with many gifts, was also blessed with a woman who shared a lifetime of achievement with him, Barbara Cushing Paley. For a lifetime of leadership and concern with what the viewing public get to see, and see that they get the very best the medium can produce, for being an articulate and eloquent spokesman throughout the world for the cause of better broadcasting, for surrounding himself and his network with people who represent the highest standards of entertainment and enlightenment, and contributing his wisdom and taste for over 5 decades to the improvement of radio and television, I'm deeply honored to announce the induction into the Television Academy Hall of Fame.